Today, I'm going to talk about Kim Jong Un, who is chairman of North Korea. Let's start the video.
Kim Jong Un is a North Korean politician who is the supreme leader of North Korea since 2011 and chairman of the Workers' Party of Korea since 2012. He is the second child of Kim Jong Il (1941 to 2011), who is North Korea's second leader from 1994 to 2011, and Ko Young-wei (1952 to 2004). He is the grandson of Kim Il-sung, who was the founder and led North Korea from its establishment in 1948 until his death in 1994. From late 2010, Kim Jong-un was viewed as heir apparent to the leadership of North Korea, and following the elder Kim's death, North Korean state television announced him as the great successor. Kim holds the titles of chairman of the Workers' Party of Korea, as first secretary between 2012 and 2016, chairman of the Central Military Commission, chairman of the State Affairs Commission, commander-in-chief, as SAC chairman, and member of the Presidium of the Politburo of the Workers' Party of Korea, the highest decision-making body in North Korea. Kim was promoted to the rank of Marshal of North Korea in the Korean People's Army on July 18, 2012, consolidating his position as the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces. North Korean state media often refers to him as Marshal Kim Jong-un, the Marshal or Dear Respected. Kim rules a dictatorship where elections are not free and fair, government critics are persecuted, media is controlled by the regime, internet access is limited by the regime, and there is no freedom of religion. His regime operates an extensive network of prisons and labor camps. The regime convicts people for political crimes and uses collective punishment whereby members of a family get punished for the crimes of one person. According to the United Nations, North Koreans live under systematic, widespread and gross human rights violations where the regime seeks to dominate every aspect of its citizens' lives and terrorizes them from within. The regime exerts extensive control over the North Korean economy, with substantial state-controlled economic enterprises and significant restrictions on North Koreans' ability to engage in foreign economic activity. Forbes magazine ranked Kim as the 36th most powerful person in the world in 2018 and the highest amongst Koreans. On December 12, 2013, Kim ordered the execution of his uncle Jong Song-taek for treachery. Kim is widely believed to have ordered the assassination of his half-brother, Kim Jong-nam, in Malaysia in February 2017. In 2018, Kim Jong-un and South Korean President Moon Jae-in met twice in Pyongyang on the border between North and South, and once in Pyongyang. On June 12, 2018, Kim and U.S. President Donald Trump met for a summit in Singapore, the first ever talks held between a North Korean leader and a sitting U.S. president, to discuss the North Korean nuclear program. A follow-up meeting in Hanoi in February 2019 ended abruptly without an agreement. On April 25, 2019, Kim and Russian President Vladimir Putin held their first summit in Vladivostok, Russia. On June 30, 2019, Kim met with both South Korean President Moon Jae-in and Trump at the Korean Demilitarized Zone.
After a failed summit between President Trump and Kim Jong Un earlier this year, North Korea set the U.S. an end of...
North Korea's Christmas gift could be a new anti-U.S. hardline policy, source says. North Korea is planning to adopt a hardline policy toward the United States that involves taking denuclearization off the table amid perceptions that President Donald Trump is vulnerable politically. A source familiar with the North Korean leadership's current mindset told The source said this new policy is likely the so-called Christmas gift floated by a top North Korean official earlier this month. It is expected to include abandoning negotiations with Washington and consolidating Pyongyang's status as a nuclear weapons state. Pyongyang will also no longer pursue sanctions relief as a means of achieving economic development either in the short term or long term, but will instead increase its commitment to the state's ideology of self-reliance, known as Juche. North Korean leader Kim Jong Un announced in 2018 that North Korea had completed its quest to develop nuclear weapons and vowed to fully focus the country's efforts on economic development and improving the livelihood of his people. It's unclear how Trump and his administration would respond to such a decision. After Trump took office in 2017, he and Kim sparred verbally as North Korea test-fired a bevy of increasingly advanced ballistic missiles, the type designed to deliver nuclear warheads. A flurry of diplomacy that included 3 in-person meetings between Trump and Kim followed, but working-level negotiations have not made much progress, as the clock has ticked closer to an end-of-year deadline for talks imposed by the North Koreans. The rhetoric on each side has taken on some of the vitriol of 2017. The source said that Kim is expected to take a wait-and-see approach. This is based on the perception that Trump is politically vulnerable due to his impeachment and the looming 2020 presidential election. Chances of a missile test very low. Experts and analysts have speculated that the Christmas gift warning could portend some sort of advanced missile launch or satellite test, actions that would likely necessitate a response from the US and other global powers. Recent commercial satellite photographs appear to show activity at North Korea's Sahi satellite launch facility and another site linked to the production of intercontinental range ballistic missiles (ICBMs). However, the chances are very low that North Korea will actually conduct a provocative test like a satellite launch, firing an ICBM, or detonating a nuclear weapon, because those acts would be considered too provocative for the likes of China and Russia, Pyongyang's 2 most important international trading partners, the source said. Both nations have historical ties to North Korea. China, in particular, is believed to account for almost 90% of North Korea's imports, a vital lifeline for Pyongyang.
Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel and like the video. Take care.